سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه أنه أتى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال: أخبرني من يقوى على القيام يوم القيامة الذي قال الله عز وجل: يوم يقوم الناس لرب العالمين. فقال: يخفف على المؤمن حتى يكون عليه كالصلاة المكتوبة. Sayyidina Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiallahu anh narrated that he went to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and asked, "Tell me who will have the strength to stand up on the day of resurrection, for which Allah has said, a day when mankind will stand before the Lord of the worlds." Surah Al-Mutaffifin, Surah 83, ayah number 6. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, "It will be made easy for the believer, so that for him it will be just like standing in the obligatory salah." Commentary. This is referring to the field of resurrection mentioned earlier. This is great news for those for whom standing in salah is easy and relaxing. For them, standing before Allah will be easy in the hereafter as well, inshaAllah. As for those for whom salah seems to be a burden, then that might be a sign that standing in the hereafter will be a burden too. So interesting hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, thought-provoking. We discussed this ayah a few days ago in the tafsir of Surah Al-Mutaffifin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يَوْمَ يَقُومُ النَّاسُ لِرَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ, the day when the entire humanity will stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then we read the hadith the other day as well, that each and every single person will have a direct conversation with Allah. So in this dunya, sometimes when you do something wrong and you are summoned by those who are on top of you, who you are accountable to, you get scared, you get worried. When we were younger, and even now actually, sometimes we make a mistake and your parents call you or your dad calls you, you're a bit worried, what is he going to say to me? Not the generation today, nowadays the kids don't have any fear like that, but when we were growing up, and I'm sure the uncles sitting over here, you guys know as well, when we were growing up, you couldn't even say certain things in front of your parents. As soon as you would say something immediately, you'd say you have no respect, and they would correct you immediately. And sometimes you get caught doing something wrong and your dad calls you, then that's it, you're shaking. What is he going to do and what is he going to say? Now imagine you standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah knows each and every single thing that you have done. There are so many things our wives don't know, our husbands don't know, our parents don't know, our siblings, children, they don't know what we have done. Allah knows each and every single thing. And how will you now stand in front of that Allah who knows everything and knows what you have done, and what strength will you have to stand in front of Allah? So Sayyidina Abu Sa'id al-Khudri said, "Ya Rasul, how will people stand?" So Rasulullah said, "It will be made easy for the mu'min and the believer, like when it comes to praying the farad salah." So for the mu'min and the believer, salah should be easy, salah should be relaxing, salah should be comfortable, like Rasulullah said, "Ju'ilat qurratu ayni fi salah." The coolness of my eyes has been put in salah. Meaning when I want to relax, I stand up and I say Allahu Akbar, and all the worries and all the anxieties are gone, and now I'm standing in front of my Allah, and this is the most comfortable that I am throughout my entire day. So if you are like Rasulullah and the Sahaba, that you find comfort in salah, then it will be easy for you to stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But if you are like the one for whom even 5-10 minutes Isha salah is difficult. I was telling some of the students there, they said, "Imam, your Isha is extremely long." I said, "My Isha is 10 minutes. I said, "I know Imams whose Isha Salah are 20-25 minutes. I'm like, imagine if I were to lead a 25-minute Isha Salah. So for us, 10 minutes is difficult. Man, when is the Imam going to finish? Sometimes when you take 1 or 2 minutes extra, the brothers, they look at the clock and they look at you. They look at the clock and they look at you. It's like telling the Imam, "Imam, you're 2 minutes up today, So 2 minutes as well in Salah is difficult. So for the person for whom Salah is difficult, then for him standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will also be very difficult. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us all from amongst those, inshallah, who find comfort in salah, whose relaxation is in salah, whose coolness of the eyes and the heart is in salah, inshallah. And may Allah make standing in front of Allah on the day of Qiyamah easy for all of us as well. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.